Skull, I never wanted to make an expose video. I'm not the type to put people on blast, but you've left me no choice. You've given me enough ammunition to take aim, so now it's time to fire all of it. Let's get into it. This all started with your girlfriend. Yeah, I know. Ridiculous, right? But that's the reality of the situation. She's the one who kicked things off, and honestly. But here we are. It all went down in GTA. I saw you and your girlfriend killing a noob in the lobby for no reason, just for fun. I was in my jet flying above and decided to fire a missile. Not at you, just to the side. But what happens next? She teleports, orbs me, and hits me with a 1-0 XX, flexing over that like it's some big achievement. It disgusted me. I almost had to stop playing for a bit because of how cringy it was. Fast forward to one of your live streams. Your girlfriend started beefing with me over my ego, so I defended myself. But then she started talking trash about my friend Arizia for no reason other than jealousy, because Arizia's doing better than her. Your girlfriend has an issue with successful women, apparently. It got to the point where even you agreed she was in the wrong, and you didn't care enough to speak up about it. You didn't defend her, and honestly, neither did your friends. One of them even got kicked out of a group because of her, and that person was in the right. So yeah, that's the background. 2 weeks ago, I was in a session with Aiden, Shadow, and guess who shows up to attack me? You guessed it, your girlfriend. She ended up killing me 39, but here's the catch. She was using X-Lag and Freeze-Lag. I've got the proof. And when I asked her about it, she claimed I wanted to be like you. What's funny is, if I wanted to be like you, I'd be Winnie Crybaby who complains all the time. Not interested. Now let's talk about the altercation with you. 3 days ago, Chris, a friend of mine who isn't friendly with you or your crew, was in a session. He went after one of your friends, but he thought he was targeting someone else he didn't like. Instead of talking it out like an adult, you came in with Thermal, Ghost, and BST and killed Chris. Why? Because your friend got killed. Now I was in a party with Chris and Shadow, and Chris was making jokes about it, which I laughed at, but I also questioned why you had to use BST and Ghost. But then you joined the chat and said y'all fake, so I messaged you, asking why I was being called fake, and your response was CBA. No explanation. So I joined the session and decided to target you. I admit it, I aimed first. But here's the thing. We had a fight in the city near one of the stand your ground areas. I was using rockets and you started complaining. So then, you ran to a building and killed me. I decided to leave and grab some food, came back an hour later, and joined a 1 versus 1 with my friend Gigi at the airport. Tryhards joined, and it became a war zone. Then, guess who showed up? You. Now, in your video, you wrote that I killed you, but in DMs, you said this and called me a Muppet. Funny how that works, huh? I know how to edit, and I don't see a question mark in that clip. But whether you killed me or I killed you doesn't really matter. Everyone at the airport was fair game. You didn't message me or tell me anything in-game to let me know you weren't attacking me. So I treated you like everyone else, but I have to stand up for Shadow here. You claimed Shadow used X-Lag, but that's not true. There's a difference between X-Lag, Freeze-Lag, and normal lag. Shadow wasn't using any cheats. GTA Online has international servers and sometimes lag happens. It's not always due to someone cheating. It could just be poor connection or server issues. But no, you immediately screamed X-Lag when things didn't go your way. Meanwhile, your girlfriend uses freeze lag and ghost mode whenever she's getting frustrated, and everyone knows it. So let's be honest here. You've made a video full of half-truths, deleted our comments, and blocked anyone who tries to speak up. You're not interested in hearing the other side. You just want to look like the victim while ignoring everything you've done wrong. You can pretend you're clean, but you know the truth, and so do we. You didn't try to talk, you didn't try to solve anything, and you've misrepresented the whole thing to your viewers. You claimed we turned on you, but you were the one that switched up first. You sided with someone who causes drama. You jump into fights that don't concern you, and then cry foul when someone fights back. You've lied to your audience and misled them into thinking you're some victim of betrayal. You're not. You're just mad things didn't go your way. And as for your channel growing, let's not pretend it's all organic. You're using VFLY to boost subs. It might not be botting, but it's definitely sketchy. So that's the truth, Skull. Say whatever you want, but the facts don't lie.